you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. Or whatever the sea orders, we'll pitch our sail back to Boston. And I'll never wait here to see you again. Chief, what are you worried about, Chief? It won't be permanent. Hoop, you want to feel something permanent? You go ahead and put your hand underneath my cap. You feel that little lump? It was in St. Patty's Day. Boston, bastards, boom, boom.
I got that beat. I got that beat. Some moray eel bit right through my wetsuit.
I don't know about that, but I had an arm cross wrestling contest down a low-key bar in San Francisco. You know, I can't extend that all the way. You wanna know why?
Why?
I was selling my third wife-to-be, this big Chinese fella, he pulled me right over.
Look at that. Some bull shark scraped him while I was getting samples.
I got something for you. Here, take a look at this here. You see that? Chief, that's a thresher. It's a thresher's tail.
What's a thresher?
Shark.
And a drink. Drink to your leg.
I'll drink to your leg.
Yeah, we're gonna drink to our legs.
I have the creme de la creme right here.
There you
See
go.
that? Right there.
What?
Mary Ellen Moffat. She broke my heart.
Oh. What's that on your arm?
Oh, that's a tattoo. I got that removed.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Your mother. What is it?
Mr. Hooper, that's the USS Indianapolis.
You were on the Indianapolis?
What happened?
Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. We're coming back from the island of Tenalea and Delele. We just delivered the bomb, Hiroshima bomb. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark till about a half hour. Tiger, 13-footer. You know how you can tell that from the water, Chief? You can tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. And we didn't know that our bomb mission had been so secret. No distress signal had been sent. They didn't even list us overdue for a week. But at very first light, Chief, the sharks come cruising. So we formed ourselves into tight groups. You know, it's kind of like when you see on a calendar, you know, it's like the Battle of Waterloo, and then the shark coming to the nearest man, and they all start pounding and hollering and screaming, and sometimes the shark would go away, but sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you, right into your eyes. You know the thing about a shark, he's got lifeless eyes, just black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, doesn't seem to be living until he bites you, and those black eyes roll white. You hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red. Despite all the pounding and the hollering, and they all come in and rip you to pieces. You know, by the eve of that first dawn, I lost 100 men. I don't know how many sharks, Maybe 1,000. I don't know how many men. The average 6 an hour. But one Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson from Cleveland. Baseball player. Bosom mate. I thought he was asleep. Reached over to wake him up. Bobbed up and down in the water, just kind of like a top. Upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. Around noon the 5th day, Lockheed Ventura, he swung it low and he saw us. He was a young pilot, a lot younger than Mr. Hooper. Anyway, he swung it low and he saw us, and 3 hours later, a big fat PBY come in and start to pick us up. You know, that was the time in my life I was most frightened. Waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went into the water. 316 men come out. Sharks took the rest. June 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb. Farewell to fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For whatever the sea order, we'll pitch our sail back to Boston. And I'll never wait here to see you again.